African Union, ECOWAS, SADC, and some African leaders like William Ruto, like Yoweri Museveni, Paul Kagame, Paul Biya, Bola Tinubu, Akufo-Addo, Macky Sall, among others, the Western puppets, all of them coming together condemning a coup d'etat in Niger to an extent that they would like to help the West to invade an independent country in Africa. Why do they want to protect the West? Why were they quiet about neocolonialism, the extraction of our resources, the looting of our resources, subjecting our people into poverty? And today, the very same African leaders who would like to defend the West, Emmanuel Macron. Why? We must start giving ourselves some questions that what happened? Why all this exactly? Because our African leaders, most of them, have been installed into power by the West. The West have programmed this, that their Western puppet must be in power. And when their Western puppet is in power, they're able to extract anything from Africa and create poverty. Poverty is a man-made. The poverty in Africa is a man-made. That is how they make their billions. It is an industry. They've industrialized the poverty in Africa. They've industrialized the pandemics in Africa. They've industrialized the chronic diseases in Africa. They've industrialized the shortage of food in Africa. That is how they make money. And those monies, they come in a form of aid, in a form of non-governmental organizations. That money firstly get into the hands of our leaders. They remove their fatty chunk, and then they start to do a cover-up that, we have supplied certain food, some vaccines came and so forth. The honeymoon of the African corrupt leaders, the Western puppets in Africa, is over. So many coups d'etats are going to take place. And after removing those puppets, we are going to recover all the wealth that they've stolen from Africa, all the wealth that they've stolen from our people. We will follow even into their families where they kept some fortunes. Even overseas in Europe where they kept some fortunes, we will go and take everything. We will seize it. We will recover everything they have stolen. We will put them into the streets. I want to see them begging on the streets. I want to see them in the streets. These leaders that you see today driving 4x4s, SUVs of so much expensive, they must be taken to the streets and experience the poverty in Africa.